What's up, beautiful world? This is TNA, Top Notch Audio, and welcome to another episode of r/slash Entitled Parents. Our first story will be Woman Keys Car Cause It's Too Loud, and then The Swings Are Only for My Kid. And finally, EM and EK are trying to steal my first class seat. If this is your first time listening, remember to hit that subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner. If this is not your first time, welcome back. Enjoy the stories. And this next story is posted by u/bluebat55. Woman keys car cause it's too loud. So, for some background, the car wasn't mine, it was my brother-in-law's. He is suing her for about 60 grand for the damages. I don't know the exact car model, but it's a muscle car and it's manual. Characters: me, BIL, brothers-in-law, sis, Karen, mom, P1, P2. So it all started when I decided I wanted to start learning stick. Since my brother-in-law is the only person I know with the manual car, I had him come over and teach me. When the car starts up, it does make a rather loud rev. We made sure to do it in the afternoon as to not wake people up and try to be considerate. Anyways, it was about the third or fourth day of him teaching me when she first appeared. Karen: nice car. Bit too loud for my taste, but still it's nice. Me: oh, thanks. Karen: mind trying time keep it down a bit? My baby doesn't really seem to like it that much. Me: yeah, sure. We've been driving it in the day so it doesn't wake people up. I didn't know anyone around here had a baby, so I'm sorry about that. Karen: it's not a problem. Just be quiet, okay? With that condescending tone and smile on her face, she walked off, which kind of made me mad because I just thought it was a friendly chat. It wouldn't be the first time people have talked to me about BIL's car thinking it's mine. I've grown to accept that people will think whatever, so I play along and just tell BIL about it later. 2 days go by with no sign of her. I wake up, get ready, and wait for BIL to come over so we can start my lesson. I walk outside, and lo and behold, she was there. Karen: I thought I told you to keep it down. Me: sorry, I can't control it. It's just how the car starts, and we're not going to leave it running while we're not in it. That's a waste of gas. Karen: I don't care. Stop being so loud. With that, she was gone. It always annoys me when people complain about cars being loud. A car is a motor vehicle with a combustion engine in it. Of course it's going to make noise. BIL got to my place and off we went. We came back to my house to eat lunch. About 2 or so hours later, my sister and mom come over and tell BIL and I to go look at the car. The entire driver's side was scratched up and even a tire was popped. Only one person came to mind when I saw it: Karen. We, meaning me and BIL, walked down to our house, which was only a few houses down, and knocked on her door. All we hear come from the other side is, Karen: I'm not apologizing. So this led BIL to say, BIL: then you better have a good case in court, you B. That's more gonna cost a lot to fix, and I'm suing you for every effing cent. Karen: maybe keep it down then, you hick. BIL: maybe don't go keying cars and popping tires and you won't get sued, you bimbo. This went on for about 20 minutes. We head back, call the police, and get everything ready for what was about to come. As soon as they got there, we started to explain what happened, how I was learning stick, how the car was, showed them the damages, told them what Karen said, etc. We were making sure our side was accurate, so we made sure our timeline was correct. After a while, we walked with the police to her house, and it went down about as well as you expect. P1: excuse me, ma'am, can you come out here for a minute? This is PD wanting to speak to you about the car. Karen: I'm not apologizing. I told them to keep it down and they didn't. They deserve it. P2: ma'am, what you did is against the law and they are pressing charges. You have 5 minutes to get out here or we will get a warrant for your arrest and come back. Karen: nice try, but I'm not stupid. I know my rights, and you're not allowed to enter my home without my consent or a search warrant. P1: that's only partially true. We can't search your home without a warrant. However, if we have a warrant for your arrest, we can legally enter your home and place into custody. She was stubborn. Again, they went back and forth for a bit. After the allotted time set, we went back to my house. The cops left to get a warrant and we waited. Currently, the lawsuit is in order and the trial is in a few days. She is in police custody. I have never found it easier to drive a stick shift, knowing I won't have to deal with her condescending ways and tones. Edit: first off, stop calling us rude because we couldn't keep it down. We tried to be quiet, but either way, she overreacted, and we also did go to a parking lot to practice. Like I said, we went back to my house for lunch the day she keyed the car. Where do you think we were all day? Also, thanks for all the awards. I really don't post on Reddit in general, so it feels weird having them on a post. Also, we won the case. We got the money, the car is being fixed, and she is moving. Her choice, not the judge's. Edit 2. So I keep seeing some bits talking about the case. I want to apologize for me wording it poorly. We basically won is what I meant. We have 2 cops that can confirm she admitted to doing it. We have pictures, and we've been looking around the neighborhood asking if anyone saw her actually do it, and so far no one has. I apologize for me being an idiot and having improper wording. And this next story is posted by u/CT5280. The swings are only for my kid. This story is my account of what happened before Corona. I was on the swings at my country club with my sister one day, just talking and having a good time. I was 7 and my sister was 6ish. So anyway, here is the cast list. EM is entitled mom, EK entitled kid, MM my mom, MS my sister, CCE country club employee, me. Take your best guess. EM and EK walk up. EM, my angel says you won't let him on the swings. Is that true? Me, scared. No. Remember, I'm 7 and I'm not used to having angry Karens coming out of nowhere and yelling at me. EM, how dare you call my angel a liar? He told me so and he never lies. Me, still scared, almost shaking. I'm sorry, but I didn't say he could not go on the swings. EM, where is your mother? I need to tell her how rude you were to me and my son. This was the oldest trick in the book. I pointed at the nearest woman and said, her, as fast as possible, and booked it for my real mom. MM, seeing us run over. What happened? Me, MS. Some lady started yelling at us for no reason. MS didn't talk during the initial Karen attack because she was on the verge of tears. Remember, we are 7 and 6 years old. MM, where is she? I need to go talk to her. Me, over there, pointing. MM walks over to EM, who is now in a lawn chair. Hey, were my kids being disrespectful to you? My mom takes a strategy of killing them with kindness. EM, yes, they were not letting my kid go on the swings. MM, oh, I'm sorry, but I saw what happened and I did not see your kids say anything to my kids, and they don't say he did either. EM, are you calling my son a liar? How dare you? EK starts running in the background. I take notice and realize what he is doing. He is running directly towards the swings. Me, being the petty little 7-year-old that I was, took off running trying to save our swings. MS soon realized too and started running. We beat him there by a second and he jumped right on my swing anyway with me on it. I pushed him off and the following ensues. EK jumps up to the tower next to the swings with a handful of wood chips from the floor of the playground, throws them like carpet bombs, getting me and MS very dirty. EM that comes running over with MM close behind. EM, you hurt my baby, you little. MM, they are children, watch your mouth. Yes, MM was that kind of parent. EM, well, they hurt him and I will not stand by while you let your kids make all their own decisions on their own. They are rude and hurtful and should have never been allowed to come here. Keep in mind that this is a members only club and you need a friend to be there already to sponsor you, so it is hard to get into. EM grabs my arm and throws me off the swings nearly to the ground. CCE has seen the whole thing. Ma'am, I'm going to need to ask you to leave this family alone or you will be asked to leave. Your child threw wood chips all over these kids here and they did nothing wrong. EM, it was them, pointing at us. They attacked my kids and were going to attack me. They pushed my baby off the swings and were going to attack me. CCE, ma'am, I'm going to need to ask you to leave. EM, no, it was those little monsters. CCE, now. EM grabs her kids and leaves. Finally. And this next story is posted by u/Maurice10304. EM and EK are trying to steal my first class seat. So this morning I was traveling with the train to work. Due to COVID, not many people are traveling via train, so the train company has shorter trains than usual. Not a problem in my opinion. But this morning, the train was extra short due to some material issue. So I'm sitting in my first class seat next to the window. Then EM walks in with EK. EM, excuse me, young man. Me, looks at EM. EM, I see you're sitting at the window. Me, yes. EK screams out of nowhere, Mom, I want to look out of the window. Other people in the train are now looking at us three. EM, my boy wants to have this seat. Me, has your kid a disability or a handicap? I ask this because I want to give up my seat if EK really has a disability or a handicap which might not be visible. EM freaks out. EM, how rude. EM starts screaming for the train employees. Me, I'm asking because if he has one, I'm willing to give up my seat. Train employee, TE, arrives. TE, what seems to be the problem? EM, this young man was calling my son handicapped. I want him kicked off this train. Me, I was asking because... TE, young man, could I have your ID and ticket, please? Me, sure. I stand up to get the ticket from my bag, which is in the luggage compartment. EK just starts sitting in my spot and starts looking outside of the window. Me, gives my ticket and ID to the TE. TE, this seems to be fine, sir. Now, what's the problem? Me, I was asking because if her kid had a handicap or a disability, I want to give him my seat. TE, that is indeed the right thing to do. EM interrupts the TE. EM, he didn't want to give up his seat and was screaming to my little boy he's a retard. Me, I didn't. TE, ma'am, can I see your tickets and ID, please? EM hands over ticket. TE, ma'am, this is a second class ticket. You need to sit in the second class. EM, we can't. There are a lot of people there. TE, ma'am, you need to leave now and give this man his seat back. EM grabs EK and walks off. EK screams, no, I want the window seat. TE, sorry for the inconvenience, sir. TE walks off. After 5 minutes, the next stop, I saw EK and EM walking out of the train. They literally went to all this effort for a total of a 14-minute ride. Well, that's it. Thanks for reading. Those were 3 great stories. To hear the best stories of the week, click on the video in the top left-hand corner. To hear more Reddit stories all related to what you just heard, click on the video in the top right-hand corner. If you have not already done so, click on the subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. Once again, this is TNA, Top Notch Audio. Thank you for listening and have yourself a great day.